Đi main cậu like ke? Nak ngajar. Hmm. Sekejap dek Latifah dek luar. Ni dek sofa apa dek? ฮัลโหลสวัสดีครับเป็นยังไงบ้างได้ยินเสียงชัดนะครับเอ่อ
ครับ
hurricanes okay good อ่ะโอ้โอ้ยกว่าจะได้คิวได้เอ่อถ้าเกิดว่าพี่ย้ายมาเป็นวันนี้เนี่ยเราโอเคไหมวันเสาร์พี่จะติดแล้วอ่ะหลังจากนี้ฮัลโหล
ไม่แน่ใจอะครับ
เอาแสดงว่าเรายังว่างวันเสาร์สิบ่ายโมงอยู่ใช่ไหมอืมตอนเช้าทำอะไรครับ
อะไรนะครับ
หมายถึงว่าอ่าว่างวันอาทิตย์ไหม่เอ่ยอืม
วันอาทิตย์ผมก็มีเรียนอยู่แล้วอะครับ
อ๋อโอเคโอเคแล้วสรุปก็คือต้องเป็นตารางวันเสาร์เท่านั้นถูกไหมครับ
ก็เดี๋ยวเราถามพ่อกับแม่ดูก่อนครับ
โอเคได้ครับโอเคอ่ะเอ่อไม่เป็นไรก็ตามนั้นนะครับอ่ะ waiter นะครับ so for today class we can start speaking right speaking English and for the first part that you are going to respond for this question it's all about weather right okay so part one you have to cover for 7 questions here what is the weather usually like in your hometown? And what is your favorite what is your favorite weather, right? And do you like the weather in your hometown? Do you like wet weather? Do you prefer wet or dry weather, right? And do you like hot and dry weather? And the last question is that what do you do in hot weather? Okay, I'm going to let you prepare maybe for 5 to 10 minutes. If you're ready, you can turn on the microphone here. Okay.
โอเค Okay.
Okay, if you're ready, you can start talking here.
What is the weather usually like in your hometown?
Mm-hmm,
My hometown, the weather usually like hot or rain. Yes.
mm-hmm, mm,
What's your favorite weather? My favorite weather is winter.
mm-hmm,
Do you like the weather in your hometown?
mm,
Sometimes I like because it's not hot and not cold. Then,
mm-hmm.
do you like weather? I think sometimes because it's so hot.
Mm.
Do you prefer wet or dry weather?
Yeah.
I think I like the dry weather.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like hot and dry weather? Yes, I like hot and dry weather.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do in hot weather?
Mm-hmm. I
Um,
see.
drink the cool water? Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you so much for sharing here. So the weather is kind of like a normal or daily life, right? Daily life situation that we can talk about that. So we can cover for many things, right? Many weather or different weather that happened in our daily routines, right? Especially in Thailand. What about for example, like wet or dry, hot or dry, or something that what we're gonna prefer, something like that, right? Okay, shall we move to next section here, part two and part three? Okay, so so part two, what you need to do is that you have to describe your favorite season. Is that okay? Okay. Which favorite season, for example, like winter season, summer season, or raining season, or what else can be, right? You just choose only one season and then describe a little bit more detail, which like explain what you really prefer or you like it, right? And part three, you have to cover for four questions here. So the first question is that do you think that the weather affects people mood? Okay, weather between weather and mood, which one is really important? I mean, what kind of correlation or cause and effect with between the two, right? Weather affect mood. Second question is that does air pollution affect the weather, right? So basically, for a second question, is about like when we consider as hot weather, right, or raining weather, what can be a consequences that you are going to explain for that? And do you think the weather affect people behavior? So this one is might be interesting question too, just because we have to encounter with different kind of weather. For example, summer season, raining season, or other season that can be different, right? So, in what way that behavior change just because of the weather here? And the last question is that what are some of other examples of bad weather in the world? For example, like if you consider if you don't like or you hate summer weather because just because it's really hot, what kind of like the other part of the world, for example, like in a Western country, you're gonna have like cold winter season, right? So I have to say that that weather might cause some example or some situation that affect to the world here, right? Okay, I'm going to let you prepare for 5 to 10 minutes. If you're ready, you can turn on the microphone here, okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right, if you're ready, just let's start.
Describe your favorite season.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite season is winter because the winter is no hot. It's not hot, but it's cold. Then I think it's have many people in Thailand. Need to is need the winter season. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do
All
you
right.
think that winter affect people moods?
Mm,
Yes, I think the winter affect people mood because if it's hot, it make the some people to be crazy. Yes.
mm,
Does air pollution affect the weather? Yes. Because is air pollution is everyone will to equip mask or wear mask. Yes. Do
mm,
you think that weather affect people be worse?
mm-hmm.
Mm, yes, I think the weather affect people behind it.
Mm-hmm.
What are some other examples of bad weather in the world?
Mm,
I think about the air pollution
mm,
because is many people it have many people need to wear a mask.
mm.
Yes.
Air pollution, right? Okay, like COVID, right? Situation or COVID outbreak, for example. Is that right? Uh-huh. Okay, good. Thank you so much for sharing here. เราพูดรู้สึกว่าเราพูดภาษาอังกฤษได้ดีขึ้นไหมฮะ
ก็ดีขึ้นครับ
ดีขึ้นเนาะเออ1 2 3อันไหนยากสุดพาร์ทไหนยากสุด
3ครับ
3ยากสุดใช่ไหมฮะโอเคอ่ะตามนั้นไม่เป็นไรเดี๋ยวขอ move เป็นคิวเป็นท็อปิกถัดไปนะครับ alright. You can cover for second topic here, right? Part one is about like general talk, and you have to cover for 7 questions here. It's about art, right? Do you like art? And you have to name or example of the art. For example, like I like creative art. I like dancing art. I like sculpture art, for example, just because I think that it reflects to my culture and my preferences, things like that, right? Second, do you think do you think art classes are necessary? So for the second questions, you have to weigh between the two, necessity or unnecessity, right? For example, to me, I think art classes are necessary just because it's about the way that people behave, acting, thinking, and reflecting. So I have to say that art can be a part of our learning experiences, and some classes should be, learned by student too, right? Next is that are you good at art? So for the next question is about like the art, how can I say? Okay, so are you good at art? You have to say that if you are not good at the art, just say that I'm not kind of a good person or a favorite person to the art because I have another skill instead. For example, I'm good at mathematics, I'm good at calculation, science, or storytelling instead of the art. But if I can choose, I would say I'm gonna improve for my ability to appreciate the art too, right? Things like that. Next question is that what kind of painting do people like? So you have to focus on paintings, right? For example, like I think most of the time, I have seen that many people prefer historical painting that reflect or trace back from the previous time just because it's about the way that people act or came from, things like that, acted or came from, right? So in this way that the painting can be really popular to those people who appreciate with the time trace back or even in the previous time, things like that. Okay. Next question is that what benefit can you get from painting as a hobby? So for this question is that you can connect between painting as a hobby and what can be considered as the benefit or effectiveness of that hobby too. To me, I have to say that painting kind of hobby, I used to be a painter when I was a child just because I think I liked the art at that time. I love appreciating painting just because I think that is one of the things that reflect many people from time to time. And I have to say that if we can get it into a hobby, so lots of benefits or even effectiveness there can be learned to each other too, right? Next question, how often do you visit art gallery? Okay, so for this one is that to talk about the experience, right, that you encounter or experience with art gallery. So you have to say that not many often that I visited, right, art gallery just because I think that sometimes it's hard to make it happen in my daily routine just because I have once in a lifetime that I visit an exhibitions or even art galleries there, and I have to say that I would appreciate what kind of differences and reflection from the art galleries there. And the last question you have to cover for what kinds of the things that you like to draw. This one is kind of drawing, right? So basically, drawing is a part of, basically is a fundamental of the art paintings, right? So I think that it's kind of like essential skill for people who love drawing, who love painting, or who prefer to become a professional art in the future, things like that, right? Okay, I'm going to let you prepare for 5 to 10 minutes. And once you're ready, you can cover for 7 questions here. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good. If you're ready, you can start talking.
Do you like art? Not really, but I have some art that I like.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think art cards are necessary? Yes, but it is 100% is have um children don't like art. Yes, I think it in the one class. I think it's have 100% to the have one student don't like this class. Yes. Are you good at God? At art? I think no. What kind of painting do people like? I think is in the of the some people.
Mm-hmm.
Every people don't like the same thing. Yes. What benefit can you get from painting as a hobby? You can get the money if your picture, if it has someone like your picture. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How often do you visit art gallery? No, I never visit art gallery. What kind of thing do you like to draw? I think uh about what I am like. Yes.
Good. Thank you so much for your sharing here. Okay, one more, right? So we can cover for part two and part three, and once we finish, we can go for break. Is that okay? All right. So for part two, you have to describe an art exhibition that you visit. Even you are not, you have never been there before, right? And you are not allowed to say that, no, I haven't had any experience to the art gallery or art exhibition there, but you have to create something new. For example, like if you have a friend to go there and one of your friends just talk to you and try to explain that, oh, this is wonderful, this is very interesting art exhibition. So try to claim that you are going to visit there and then try to make a story for your own version here, right? And another part is that part three, right? Is a little bit more challenging and difficult question, but I have to say that you can do practicing here together. Describe a general purpose of the art. Why do people enjoying art? Just because we have to understand the art is not that differentiate between the art and culture. So I have to say that it's a part of human civilization, cultural diversity and the reflection of human behaviors. So I have to say that the purpose of the art can be categorized in various ways. So just choose for the culture as the first aspect that you can talk and explain about it. Okay. Second, do you think that the art as important as an academic subject when it comes to educating children? Okay, so the question asks you to explain for more detail on the importance or how necessity of academic subject that is relevant to the art and what can be taught, what can be growing up with the educating student to become a professional artist or even professional career opportunity to those people who really like the art as an academic performance, right? So here I have to say that just because everyone have that talent or even everyone have their own ability to perform what they really exhibit for the best of themselves. And I have to say that for the art is a part of our their own stake or even a career hunter. And this is a bit more detail that they can achieve for their academic performance instead of just doing for a leisure time. And next question is that what are the advantages and disadvantages of the art education? Education here, right? I have to say that you have to talk and explain between the two. The first part is that advantages, and second one is that disadvantages. For example, I think there are many advantages for art education. For example, like it's freely thinking what we can do, and it's kind of a way that a floor, a chance and opportunity for us to to build up ourselves in a way that we can be independent study or learner. And however, they're going to have some benefit of the art education too. For example, like if the student is not really good at the art, but the art but some kind of art subject must be compulsory subject that everyone have to study for. So I would say that it may uh, discern to other people that they have to study just because they don't want to study, and this is may cause a reason, right? Or consequences toward people who didn't like that the art and can be turned back into what this kind of disability here. And the last question for you is that why do you think some people enjoy looking at paintings and sculptures and others do not? So in this case, I have to say that for this issue, just because everyone have their own preferences and their own talented, I think painting and sculpture would be a way that the people think that they can share something from their life experiences or even the cultural diversity, and to those people who never look at the painting or sculpture, it's fine just because it has any choices that they can see. So this is really important for everyone to respect to each other, even they have the different perspective here, right? So this is a way that you can talk for second part here. I'm going to let you to prepare for this for 10 minutes. And if you're ready, you just turn on the microphone and talk, right? And after that, we can go for break, okay?
Okay.
All right, good.
Um, I never visit the art exhibition.
Mm-hmm.
Describe the general purpose of art. Why do people enjoy art? I think is have the uh people people go to this general
Mm-hmm.
because they like the picture or art.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I think it have a beautiful art or cool art. Yes. Do you think that art is as important as academics subject when it comes to execution
Mm-hmm.
children? I think yes, but it have people it have someone like someone don't like. Yes, but I think you wouldn't like you don't to learn that because it's mega something to your in brain. Yes, I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what it called in English. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of our education? Its advantage is make a creative in student. Yes, but disadvantage is have a hard homework. Yes, and some people like to draw or art. They will have a many point. But if you don't good at art, it's so hard. Yes.
Mm.
What do you think? Some people enjoy looking at painting and some people in order do not. I think it's someone likes, someone don't like. Because I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Okay.
โอเคอ่ะไปเบรกก่อนเลยกัน10 นาทีนะโอเคเดี๋ยวเจอกันสักบ่าย 2โอเคไหม
Okay,
ครับ Okay, are you there?
Okay.
All right, so we can move for next topic today is about family, right? So you can see from part one first. Okay. So here, do you have sisters and brothers, right? Siblings? If so, how many? So you have to explain and talk about your family members. For example, if you have your younger brother, younger sister, older sister, older brother, what else can be. So you have to explain how many people living together in your family here. Second, how often do you meet with your family? All right. So for second question is about that the free time that you spend time living together. I have to say that it's about like maybe once a week or in every day, every night, every month, or what it can be. So it depends on a variety of option or even the suitability that you have some kind of interesting interaction together, right? Second, sorry, next, how do you spend time with your family? So basically, you're gonna have to set up something here for your spending time together with your family. For example, like you can share the idea of spending time with your family with an activity that you have mutually collaborated together. I think that it is a part of interesting activity, and it's also the way that you can spend your family member. All right. Next question is that do you want to live with your family in the future? All right. So for this question, I think that is about a future, right? You can say that I hope, I wish, or I better think that I'm gonna live with my family in the future just because of what reason, right? Or if you don't want to, you can say that you can be separate from your own family members just because you can start a new family here, right? And next question is that are you close to your family members? All right. So this is the close relationship or the healthy relationship that you can talk to your family members. And just because I think that is a part of the way that we can make a strong connection between the family members or among those people in a lot of a family members, right? um so next question is that how your family influence you. So this is the way that you can talk about what can be such a big huge impact toward your family, to your own ambition or your own expectation. For example, like, do you think that your family member expect you on your academic excellence or some kind of like ability to learn something new or what can be leadership skills, things like that. So talk about influences that you have been considering so far. And the last question for you is that do you get along well with your family? So for the last question, you can see the keyword here is that get along well, right? So some of some of family may have a different personality, different attitude, right, toward a family member. So may cause a problem or even didn't get along well with a family member as much. And I have to say that you can say a part of you, or if you bring such a new idea of to get along well with your family, just share to the class today, right? All right, so I'm going to let you prepare for 5 to 10 minutes here, and you're ready. And if you're ready, just turn on your microphone here. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. If you're ready, you can talk.
Do you have sister and brother? If so, how many? I have one sister. She is older than me. How often do you meet with your family? I meet my family every day. How do you spend time with your family? All day with my family. Do you want to live with your family in the future? Sure. Yes. I want to live with my family in the future. Are you close to all of your family member? Yes. How your family influenced you? My father influenced me. Because my father used to be programmer. Yes, and I influence and I like programmer. Do you get along well with your family? Yes.
Mhm. Great. Okay, moving forward to second part for today class เดี๋ยวจะให้การบ้านวันนี้ดีไหมโอเคเดี๋ยวเราจบพาร์ทนี้ปุ๊บเดี๋ยวพี่ให้การบ้านเลยแล้วกันดีไหม
โอเคครับ
Okay, so for second part that you are going to talk is that you have to describe your family members, right? Describe family member and what kind of activity that you spend time doing together, how close they are, or how about relationship between your family member, right? And next question is that you have to, sorry for that. All right. Is family important to your country? Okay, so for this question, you have to explain for more detail on the family value, right? Family importance of a country, especially for for the Eastern country, Asian Asian colonization or even Asian value behavior, right? Just because we raise the importance of their family member. Yeah. Second, how has the size of family changed in the last few decades in your country? For example, so basically in the previous time, we can see that much more number of family can be extended family, which refer to a number of family members living all in together, right? And we can see from the few decades ago, maybe 20th century, we have to see that the size of family has been changed from bigger into smaller just because of various factors, right? Things like that. Okay. And next question is that you have to cover for how do you think the family member will change in your in the future? I have to say that for this question is that you have to compare between past, present, and future, or even a present and future. Okay. So basically, if you see that a number of people may not get married and the family may become smaller and getting smaller, right? In the future, it may decreasing such a family, right? And also that we have to see that this is kind of a trend or significant changes in the future. And the last question for you today is that what role do grandparents play in the family in your country? So for this question is about like a grandparent, which is not your parents, right? A grandparent older than your parents play a significant role in the family or not. For example, they may have a responsibility, a role of facilitating such a children into the right direction, or even they can share the experiences from the previous time and behave shaping some people to become a better person in the future, things like that, right? Okay, the last section that you are going to do with me. Okay, I'm going to let you prepare for 5 to 10 minutes. In once you're ready, just turn on the microphone here. Yep, yep, yep.
this kind of family member.
อือฮึ
My family have my dad, my mom, my older sister, and me. Yes. Is family important in your country? I think every country in the earth, family is so important. How has the size of the family changed in the last few decades in your country? Hmm, something um is about the some family. Yes, it's not all the family have will share the site. How do you think the family will share in the future? I think no, because um if you're happy in the family, yes, it's not be will share in future.
อืม
What role do grandparents play in the family in your country? Mm, I think every grandparent in the family want to want to um feed the child the grandchild. Yes.
อืมโอเค thank you so much for your sharing ฮะทีนี้เอ่อเดี๋ยวจะให้เลือก3 ท็อปิกไปทำเป็นการบ้านนะฮะท็อปิกแรกคือ weather ภูมิอากาศ art ศิลปะแล้วก็ family เอาเรื่องไหนครับ
อันนี้ถ้าเกิดสมมติเลือก Family หรือแบบเลือกอันนั้นก็คือเป็น3 พาร์ทเลยใช่ไหมค
ใช่
รับ
ใช่ผมก็ต้องอัดเสียงมา3 พาร์ทพาร์ท 1ก็ไล่มา7 ข้อพาร์ท 2ก็ไล่มา7 ข้อพาร์ท 2ไม่ใช่พาร์ท 2ก็คือไล่มาเป็นสตอรี่ถูกไหมฮะแล้วก็พาร์ท 3ก็ตอบไป4 ข้อนี้โอเคป่ะ
โอเคครับงั้นผมเอา Family ครับ
งั้นแคปหน้านี้ไปเลยนะครับโอเคงั้นวันนี้พอแค่นี้ก่อนแล้วกันนะครับแล้วก็เออเดี๋ยวนะแป๊บหนึ่งขอดูตารางก่อนอืม ได้ไหมวะเดี๋ยวแต่ถ้าเกิดว่าวีคคือเดือนหน้าเนี่ยวันที่ 1ไม่ใช่เดือนวีคหน้ายังได้อยู่แต่เดือนหน้าวันที่ 1 กุมภาจะติดติวอะครับอืมผมไม่ได้เลยใช่ไหมสเกจ u l e วันเสาร์หมายถึงว่าวันอาทิตย์อ่ะพูดผิด
วันอาทิตย์ก็ไม่แน่ใจอะครับผมต้องถามแม่ดูก่อนว่าวันอาทิตย์ผมว่างหรือเปล่า
โอเค
เพราะว่าผม
งั้น
มีเรียนพิเศษแล้วอยู่
โอเคได้งั้นวางไว้เดี๋ยวสัปดาห์หน้าเดี๋ยวค่อยคุยสัปดาห์หน้าพี่ยังเจอเราได้วันเสาร์นะครับวันเสาร์บ่าย โมงนะแล้วก็ถ้าติดยังไงเดี๋ยวค่อยมาเคลียร์ตารางอีกทีหนึ่งแล้วกันนะครับโอเคไหม
โอเคครับ
ครับขอบคุณมากครับสวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ